What's up, everybody? This is now Get On My Level. We had a little hiccup there with the naming. We got it fixed. We had some issues. So, welcome to the rebranded Get On My Level podcast with Android and Life. We got everything squared away. We look to be doing good now. And we have some very interesting news and developments that just finally has come out. So, I want to save, I think, mine and Life's extravaganza for later in the show. Yeah, E3 is currently ongoing at the time of this recording. We just watched the Bethesda and Microsoft. Yesterday, Gearbox was a disappointment. They basically just gave you some bullshit trailers on things you already knew about and nothing new. Sad face.
That's true.
Yeah. It was it was an alright day. What did I say I wanted to look at from yesterday's notes? I can't remember. I'm too excited about some of the stuff that happened today. I forgot what was going on yesterday.
This guy. What's happening, good people? I'm actually kind of excited about the Tiny Tina. I like that character. I really hope they don't fuck that up.
Yeah, I do too, but they didn't give us anything. They were just like, hey, Tiny Tina, it's happening. You know,
we all felt like she should have her own game. But
you're not wrong.
It's kind of like doing what? We're not 100% sure. So if Tiny Tina is like, what is that? Goddamn Bandicoot or Ratchet and Clank or something like that.
Yeah.
It might be fire. It might.
Oh yeah, fire. Like an action platformer sort of thing. That would be pretty cool.
Her and her bot.
Cool. I would play that.
Yeah.
I mean that might be something. Like I'm hoping that's the direction that they're leaning in, but the information that they gave us just wasn't sufficient, so we couldn't really make a clear.
Like Borderlands.
Yeah, we didn't. We have no idea what's really going on. The other one was from Ubisoft. That of course that's where that's where the biggest announcement that I think
what was it? Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, there was stuff like that. Yeah,
cool. That was pretty cool. I was looking at that. That looks pretty sick.
They teased some more stuff for Ghost Recon. Nothing solid. I mean, they had some alright stuff. You know. They got something.
Nothing crazy, huh?
Yeah, nothing too crazy. It looks like I can't tell who this publisher is. This, like I said, this is going on live in the background. They have a Guardians of Galaxy game coming out. Don't know how I feel about that.
Elden Ring.
But we have quite a few things to go over. Today, the Microsoft and Bethesda really didn't necessarily have a lot. It was really Xbox taking the show. We got what we thought we were going to get from Bethesda. More Fallout news, more Elder Scrolls and all that shit news. Halo Infinite, you know, they're making that fun, I guess, again. Maybe. I don't know.
Making Halo fun again? Ain't that a bitch?
We'll fucking see. We'll see.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the trailer looked all right. Like, I'm not going to front.
It looks all right, you know? Like, I'm not going to... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, it looks good.
No cap. It looked like it was... It just was Halo. Which I don't know if that's enough anymore.
Halo 4 looked good. You know what I mean?
The other thing I saw that caught some of our attention because, you know, kids are over, my girl's over, and she saw the Sea of Thieves, and they introduced Disney's partnership. So now you have Captain Jack Sparrow in Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
Yeah, she was stoked about that. I was like, yeah, that actually got my attention. It's like, that's kind of cool. But as for like groundbreaking stuff, like we saw Forza Horizon 5 today, looks pretty good. They have a track editor in it, so you can come up with your own like crazy ass tracks and shit.
I can only imagine, dog, what these people gonna do with these tracks.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love when games like that allow people to create. Hopefully, they do allow some like wonky shit, like loop-de-loops and shit like that. But
they got like bouncy pads where it like launches you up in the air and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting.
I might fuck around and have to get that. I might fuck around and have to get that. And the reason being is because I like stuff that allows the fucking public to customize. The public is creative, and usually the public doesn't lose interest if you allow them to do what they want to do.
True story. Well,
so
I don't like saying this.
Make it open source and shit. Like on the PC, like the fucking community will carry on the lifespan of a game way after, just by virtue of the fact that it's fucking open source.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if the developers of Minecraft, for example, today were like, we're not fucking doing anymore after this next update. Minecraft would not die for another few years. Like it'd be a minute still.
Yeah, I was about to say the way people still play that shit, it would definitely be a long ass time.
Yeah, and I didn't. They basically pushed the Game Pass, basically saying if you get the Game Pass, you can play, Forza Horizon day one. I don't know if that means the Game Pass's price is going up, or if you have it, you're just getting access to the games now for the Game Pass subscription price. Because literally, all of it says play day one on Xbox Game Pass. So it looks like they're pushing the fuck out of that.
They from what it sounded like through the press conference that I heard, it sounded like Game Pass is like their focus. It sounds like the subscription base is up pretty well too.
Yeah.
It sounds like
it seems like the Xbox community likes the Game Pass, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
It's all right. It had some shit on it that was pretty cool, right? Like some games already that were all right.
I didn't realize it had MLB The Show. I was watching that shit and kind of was shocked. Made me want to sign up because I ain't played a good baseball game in forever.
I know, for real, right? But like they just announced like a lot of the games that they're adding. A lot of them were from Ubisoft, of course, but one of them that I don't know if anybody's seen it, a lot of people should have, was the new Doom will be on the Game Pass. So yeah, it was like, you've got my attention. It's like, fuck, I'm not trying to pay for no subscription service, but if I can get all this, like it's like a lot of it is now available for PC if you have the Xbox Game Pass. Can I get that on my computer?
Be a trendy shopper. That's all.
True story.
You can definitely find ways to get the Game Pass for the low. The internet is your friend, people.
You're not wrong. But yeah, like there wasn't an insane amount of groundbreaking news. There was some nice shit. Some stuff looks really nice. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Forza Horizon. I like some of the other more organized racing, because like in stuff like Forza Horizon, like people find bullshits, right?
This is my thing right now. There's a void in that type of racer, the Need for Speed type of racer.
True.
Forza Horizon sounds like it's motherfucking cooking.
It could be, like I said, from a graphic standpoint, it looks, from what they showed, it's in good old Mexico. So you're out there in the desert getting all that good fun looks, like from the mountains to like some of the denser forested / jungle areas. They were like driving down a damn river, for Christ's sakes, looking for shit. It's crazy. I was like, huh.
Yeah. So yeah, that game might be fun, bro. It might be worth a check out.
Yeah, it's could be interesting. But other than that, like there was a handful that looked like there was what's it, Hades or some shit? Like a top down 2D old school looking or whatever. And not necessarily 2D, like think like original Diablo or something,
Like old GTA? Like looking down on top from the basically satellite view.
Yeah, but it's like more of a 3/4. And
okay.
And it looked nice. And it's like at the same time, like I don't want to knock the people that made the game, right? Not at all. But when you have something like that they just kind of show real quick, you're like, damn, it looks kind of fire, and nothing real. I can't recall anything that stuck out besides that. You know what I mean? It's like, either that's really fire or that showcase was a little more underwhelming than I want to give it credit for. Granted, the pandemic's done a lot of shit. I think we were talking about how certain publishers missing, Sony's not here at all. This year, EA did nothing, it's like, huh. Because as for the next couple days, I don't believe outside of Nintendo Showcase, if you're a Nintendo fan, there's not much on the docket to really be excited for.
Right. It makes me wonder if they're just going to come out with their own press releases, sort of things, kind of like I know Nintendo is going to be at E3, but Nintendo has their like direct or whatever.
So we took the Apple approach of we'll tell people about our shit on our time, on our platform.
Because the only big things left today are Square Enix, Warner Brothers, Back for Blood, which is I'm assuming everybody's saying it's the Left 4 Dead, the new, the next Left 4 Dead. It looks interesting. I'm not big on those, but it does look interesting. So we've got Square Enix and Warner Brothers. There's a PC gaming show, feature game show tomorrow. Verizon Television. Take-Two is the only big one, but it's just an interactive panel, so I don't know what's up with that. Mythical Games, Indie Showcase, Freedom Games, Vin, which is like a site for esports and other gaming related news, right? Like it's basically like a game type channel for the internet, The biggest names are Capcom and Take-Two tomorrow. Razer closes the night. And then Tuesday we have Bandai, Eureka Studios, not familiar, and somehow GameSpot has a Play for All showcase. And that's it. So we got a lot of what we're, I guess,
the bulk of what we're gonna see.
Yeah, is today and yesterday, and I wouldn't say I'm underwhelmed because it's nice to see some shit finally coming out, but we didn't see a ton.
I don't know. I thought there was some pretty cool shit in there. You know what I mean? I think it's just like more or less if you're in what you're into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like that Avowed game, for example. Well, I get what you mean. Where it's like, I guess that kind of falls under the category of damn, that looks pretty fire, but then yeah, I see what you mean.
You expect something like
the short like trailer,
like the Tiny Tina, like you're expecting like some type of footage from that, like a real, to wow you. Those other ones, it's kind of like like you see like something like the Battlefield, right? Like the cinematic for that, right? It's like you see that, and then you see the other game, and you're like, oh, that's kind of nice, but that Battlefield was fire. Like I want to fuck with this other one, but or the Sea of Thieves, right? Like that's a pretty well-known game. What they showed got me interested in a game that's been out, but I don't feel like there was enough games that either we'd been waiting to hear stuff on, right? I.e. the Tiny Tinas and other shit from Gearbox that has been like hinted at and supposedly rumors and shit all the time. We didn't get a whole lot from those, and like you have a lot of these smaller companies, like I said, still in the show, honestly, in a lot of ways. Like I said, I'm not knocking them. But
no, I see what you mean though. Like now that I think about it, it makes more sense. Yeah, I feel you.
Because like some of those games, they're fun, but they're they're from a smaller developer, so you may get 30 hours. Which these days is a ton of time, right? But you think about like some of the bigger games that we fucking live on. It's like, oh Jesus,
Yeah, it's tough though. I mean, single player, non-online multiplayer type games are tough to develop and keep them thriving.
I know everybody was ecstatic about the Mario plus Rabbids.
I fucking don't know why. Maybe that's a hot take, but I hate Rabbids.
There's a lot of people that seem to like it because that was one of the things yesterday.
I don't get it, dude. Like a lot of people seem to like Minions too, but call me the fucking odd one out. Like I don't know. I hate that shit.
Fair enough.
But I will say, Luigi with the fucking bow and arrow is the heat. Mario with a couple of fucking laser blasters like he's a Power Ranger. That's the heat.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can't really say that there was too much other than the couple, that we kind of talked about, went over that I was overly excited about. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna look into the Game Pass, see what it all does for the PC, because I'm not buying another fucking Xbox. Then kiss my ass.
Feels.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Xbox is down and out.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if I had a console, I would be ecstatic. Not, I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of shit that they're bringing to it. A lot of was console exclusives, or console first shit. So, like I said, I'm not a huge Halo fan.
How do y'all feel about the exclusives? Like, are y'all a fan of exclusive console exclusive games?
Just depends. Like if it's a multiplayer experience, like I feel like there should be crossplay. I feel like it should be available on most platforms. But if it's just mostly a single player experience, who cares? Like I get why people would be upset about that, but whatever, it's just like a single player game.
I always feel like even with it being a single player game, it should always be a time release where it could be ported to other platforms.
In all fairness, they did choose to put Kingdom Hearts 3 on Xbox One, and that seemed to broaden the fan base a tiny bit, although it's like, well, you're introducing people to the series with the last game in this saga, so GG, I guess.
I really want them to put God of War. It's really my selfishness of hating to buy PlayStations and just for like 2 games. Like God of War.
It's just because I play PlayStation and I get all the exclusive.
Fuck you, buddy.
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
It hurts me because
I play a lot more single player games, so I like PlayStation.
If those games were on Xbox, I would have played the shit out of those games. Anything that Naughty Dog put out, and there was a couple of other games, dog. They just slipping my mind right now.
For me, it's the big ones are God of War.
God of War.
The Uncharted series, which I don't know if they're doing anything new anytime soon, but anybody, Naughty Dog does a lot of shit, so those are fun, like you said. And for me, Gran Turismo.
Oh, I didn't even think about Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of like lightening up the reins on the Final Fantasy series, so it's going everywhere now. So you don't have to worry about that as much if that's one of your,
it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. Don't worry about it. It's not. I'm not a fan. Never have been a fan of that game.
But there's some
the new Final Fantasy looks good. Fuck you guys.
I mean, it looks good. I played.
No, that's never been my problem with the game. Let me be clear about that. It's like playing an interactive movie, though. That's what Final Fantasy has always reminded me of.
Fair enough.
And it's not interactive enough for me.
The new Final Fantasy looks good. Fuck you guys.
Oh man.
But yeah, like as far as it comes to exclusives, like I want them to get away from it because a lot of the times they're just like, not to sound whatever, but they're not making enough money to really justify it anymore, right? You don't think?
I would think they wouldn't be.
I mean, yeah. I mean, fair enough. Like,
because each
all
company,
for one for all sort of thing. Like if you want to be that, like, I don't, whatever.
Because each company only has so many technical like flagships, right? Like they usually only have 4 tops that like really pull their weight in money, and then the rest of it kind of goes to the wayside. And it's like, well, okay, but like we all play. Like me and Life, we play most of the sports titles. They're across everything except for MLB, which was an exclusive. So yeah, that right there was a huge deal for PlayStation, right? They had exclusive rights to the only baseball game. Well, good one, I guess I should say.
The only good baseball game. Yeah, that is the correct way to say that.
Stuff like that, where it's like, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, like some people, like us, we haven't played baseball game in fucking how long. So you're losing out on the market share. Like I'll pick a baseball game up from here and there just because it's like
It'd be fun, bro.
It's just something to dick around and have a little fun with. Like I do that shit with NBA or FIFA a lot of the times. I like soccer and fucking basketball, but they're not my favorite sports. But I like to fuck with them, But you're losing out on money because I'm not gonna go buy a PlayStation just for the baseball game. There's some people that will. I'm not one of them. But if you have it on everything, yeah. If you have it on everything, it's just like you're not losing money anyways. Like the fucking I don't know. It's like I get why they do it. I just don't necessarily fully agree with it.
It is even if it's a console or some type of an exclusive. I wish it was time released to where it would be ported after X amount of time, a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Well, yeah, and they do that already.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So what was it like? It was one of the Call of Duties. Like if you got it on PlayStation, you were like, you got it a week before. Yeah,
COD does it all the time. So they have a pre-release basically before it goes out across all of the platforms. And that was exclusive to PlayStation after Xbox fucked PlayStation over for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that shit is hella interesting.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like I said, I see having a whatever, but like, I don't think that type of stuff dictates what system I play on. But we're like me and you, especially. We're kind of like geared differently in the head for that. Like we want it early, but we'll wait.
Yeah, I'm not in that big of a rush, my G.
Yeah. Now, like, I guess we'll go ahead and kind of dip into this one. Fuck it. Like Battlefield. I want to pre-order that shit so I can get all the beta, fun, good access tomorrow. Right? Like, let's do it.
My only issue is which one do I want? That's my only thing. And at $79, I think I'm going gold.
I'm thinking about it as well. I may have to wait a minute, but yeah.
So I'm like, that means the season pass is about $40, and then the game is about $40. At that point, I feel like I don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they got me. They didn't bend me over.
And for anybody that's listening and didn't see any of the Battlefield info, go watch it. What the fuck are you doing with your life?
Sheesh. That shit is gonna be some pressure.
We literally just talked about the week before we got the trailer of all the shit that we wish we would see in the Battlefield game, and it looks like for the most part I don't think you can bring down everything, but it looks like a lot of shit was falling.
But they are sure leaning into it.
Yeah, I'm flying into a tornado, so your chopper pilot's crazy. Just let you know right now.
I'm trying to figure out the weather shit. Like, that shit is bananas. Fucking tornado just pops up. Like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm,
sir? Damn it, man. You can't outrun a tornado? Run indoors? Bruh, it's so many things, bro, that's just flickering through my mind from that fucking game. Because that shit looks so fire, bruh. Like,
and then today we got actual gameplay footage. It's probably like alpha or whatever footage, but they're out there testing it, and like you see some of the footage, you see all the stuff we've been seeing for years, and we excited about it, and it's like homeboy jumping off the ATV and letting it hit the helicopter. You see it in the trailer, you just seen it actually happen real time, and it's like, oh, we so good fucking shit. Back, baby. We so back. You see a dude jump off a building and wing glide, it's like, oh shit, and it's not a cinematic. It's like,
it's actual gameplay.
Yeah. Let me get that controller. Let me do it. One time.
I can't wait. I liked all the customization to the fucking weapons. Mm-hmm. The weapon customization was like stupid fire to me.
You see that dude that hit that grappling hook? He jumped up there and hit that grappling hook. I was like,
Spider-Man that shit. I was like, oh shit, it's about to get interesting.
Dude,
there's a little bit of float to it. There's a little bit of float to it too, so you could come down and take that shot. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
We snatching chains from the dumbest angles now.
Oh, bruh.
I want to know, can you grapple hook, like, is it like specific things, or can you just grapple hook things? Like, because, bro, I'll grapple hook a helicopter.
Bruh.
I will.
That would be wild. But no, I think there's specific grapple points.
Man, if that, boy,
Or I wonder, it would be kind of fire if you could, whatever you could like. There's specific types of items you can grapple onto. So if it's available and in range, you could just grapple on it. That would be kind of dope. Because it looked like it. Go ahead.
What the way it kind of seemed to me is like it looked like a point, but it also looked like it was like a specific beam. So like maybe like certain things that protrude from buildings, you can just you know what I mean, like grapple onto. And he's like, logically, like you look at a helicopter, there'd be tons of things you could grapple to, right? Like just
oh my goodness, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? ATVs are the same, right? Like you wouldn't want to, but you know my stupid ass.
So you want to get dragged?
My stupid ass is gonna grapple through the damn thing and then C4 your ass as I die. I'm that guy. I am that guy. Like you riding into some hostile territory trying to get your friends, we all going up. We all going up.
We all going up on this Tuesday.
So, yeah, that shit looked. Fucking October can't get here fast enough. It can't.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, motherfucking buddy.
That was the other thing I kind of wanted to touch on though. A lot of these either lack of footage or whatever, it seems like everything is coming out in 2022. So many of those things said 2022, not even holiday.
Elden Ring.
This motherfucker.
Nah, I think I think that's because that's when they believe they'll be able to get more consoles into people's hands, the new consoles. I think everybody is still kind of reeling from like there being a chip shortage. That chip shortage is massive, bruh.
Yeah, it's real. It's real out there, pimp. All right, fine. Android, you had the floor. Tell us about your game.
Oh, no. No, I'm just saying it looks good.
Well, tell me more about it. Sell me on it.
Well, I mean, did you watch Game of Thrones? Did you like that shit?
Yes, yeah.
If you liked Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin's helping with the world building of the game. That's like part of their marketing strategy or whatever. But
so the ending's gonna suck.
I didn't really fuck with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that'd be so wild if it had like a random out of place like structure in there. Like a car dealership in the medieval times or some wild shit. It's like, wait, sir, that doesn't go there.
And then there's a dick.
Right.
There's just dicks swinging around.
Bro.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It looks good though. Have you watched the trailer for it?
No, I hadn't seen that one.
Watch that fucking trailer, bro. It looks crazy.
All right, not to take you off of that real quick. Like I said, I got this up in the background. It looks like we're getting a Life is Strange collection and a new one? Question mark?
Yeah.
I didn't play it, but I know there's people that love the fuck out of that shit.
Love it.
Man, I've seen a lot of people play it. But yeah, I don't know like how I feel about that. If a writer sways me into my decision, right? Like I like
I get that. It's just that he's helping with the world building, you know. The thing about the Dark Souls games, right? Like in general, is that a lot of the world building is found through like item descriptions and shit like that. Most of the shit that you're seeing isn't going to be fucking obvious to you unless you're looking for the reason why this shit's happening. You know, like the Dark Souls games, for example, you can go through each of those games and be like, okay, but why? You know, at the end of it, you finish it and you're like, but why though? What the fuck did I, especially the first one. And the first one is like that whole thing, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a niche thing. Hard ass RPG, you know. Whatever. It looks good though. And it's open world. And fucking horseback riding. Looks dope. Play Elden Ring. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it.
This motherfucker trying to get us sponsored
by Elden
Ring. Right. Shit, we're gonna have to put the disclaimer on the motherfucking video when it goes up. This is a advertisement looking ass. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like that, like having somebody to help you, like that's renowned for doing that shit. But for me, it's like, how good is the gameplay isn't going to be all fucking, Skyrim where, it glitches. It didn't stop people from playing it, but,
Well, I mean, it's third person, so there's that. I don't know. It looks pretty solid, but we'll see. I mean, they've only released one gameplay trailer, in the release date of the game, so as more shit comes out, we'll see.
Yeah.
It seems like they reuse assets from the Dark Souls games or whatever and kind of modify them or some shit, but that kind of makes sense. That's kind of their thing, is reusing assets. But I don't know if you played like the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, but that was a pretty fucking solid game, dude, and it was a bit of a departure from their normal formula, So everybody has like at least decent hopes for how this one will turn out.
No, I didn't play it. I wanted to. I never got a chance to get it. Life, you had it, didn't you?
Yes, sir. And I'm still stuck on this one motherfucking boss that spits liquor at me. Fuck that game. But no, that game is actually really
so hard. But
it's not easy at all. If you want a tough game that's gonna challenge you to the point of.
Well, okay. Here's another like quick little question. Would you benefit from an easy mode? Because there's like a debate on the internet right now whether or not you should fucking put easy modes in games like that, and I don't necessarily think so. I think it's kind of like natural selection.
I don't know if I think this game needs a easy mode. I think it needs kind of like a guide of tools that would help you beat that boss. Like if I knew what's out there or what I should have for beating that boss, then it would give me a better ability to fight him. But right now, I'm out here with a dodge, stick, and a dude that I pulled from over yonder way, and we get our ass whooped. And we get disrespected. Like that dude just go back. He get drunk on us. Basically, what he do? He get drunk on us, come out there and whoop our ass. I don't like it.
I know what dude you're talking about. That's the motherfucker when the place is all burning down, huh? Is that you like
big samurai looking motherfucker?
Yeah.
I kill
all
everybody
over you and fucking shit. Yeah.
I kill everybody around them. That motherfucker, I think he regens health. Man, that bitch get the whooping on my ass. I be feeling so disrespected.
That is a fucking hard ass, dude.
I was like, man, it's one of those things where you just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against them. Am I supposed to have another move that I'm not aware of?
Nah, it's one of those where it's just like get good.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Would you benefit from an easy mode? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it is. Because especially with Sekiro, because it's like the parry thing. Like you got to get really good at the parrying, and if you just can't do it, then you're fucked.
Out of luck. Yeah.
know. So like the debate on the internet right now is, should they start putting an easy mode in games like that?
I guess maybe.
Hard to say. I don't
know. I wouldn't say so, because you got to think of the shit we overcame, like especially me and Life back in the day.
I'm saying. Think about like Ninja Gaiden on the NES.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was my fucking game too.
Yeah, and that game would just fucking shit on you. I mean, like, like there was so many games that would just fucking shit on you if you, and it wasn't like rocket surgery, right? It was just like you couldn't make a mistake. There was no mistakes to be made, or you're gonna die. And the fuck?
Exactly. That's why I don't necessarily think there should be an easy mode. Like.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where it's like, I think he would probably benefit from more time in the game, because you played it for a little while, but it's not like you didn't Rocket League play it. You know what I'm saying? And games, I think that's one of those games where you have to like.
That's fair enough.
You have to invest the time to get used to the mechanics to where it's like part of you.
Yeah, that means it's gonna be a minute.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
Because a lot of the times, like, I mean, again, not to sound, I guess kind of pompous about it, but like,
so get good, bitch.
Yeah. We play Rocket League, and like, your reaction times, your ability to do stuff is stressed to the max 24/7 when you get to a certain rank. But that all comes from like just game experience, game knowledge, right? And I haven't seen very many games, especially single player, that require like insane mechanics to pull off. It's just like, okay, the timing is what I'm missing. Like, all I have to do is hit fucking, the parry button on time. Like, I have to see when hit the parry button on time. It's not like I'm trying to do a goddamn, flip reset off the ceiling, fucking triple touch off the backboard. No. I have to just push this fucking button when I'm supposed to push this fucking button. What am I looking for though? And I mean, I guess it like to put it in terms that we understand. It's like
attack wind up.
Yeah, it's like understanding a wall read. Like, you see it a million times. Sooner or later, you understand. Ball hit wall like this. Ball come to me right here. Be there. Like, it becomes second nature.
Something like, I was watching this fucking video essay on YouTube one time talking about one of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 called the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, and how like its attack movements really are like kind of like dance movements, you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain kind of elegance to it, so it creates like this sort of dance that you have to do with the boss while you're fighting it, in the sense where you have to be like,
he moves left
on timing, right. On timing sort of thing, because fucking frames where you got to roll or parry or whatever, you know what I mean? It creates like a dance. It's interesting.
Yeah, and there's some games that are like that. Like, it's all about understanding timings or patterns, and it's more of just a familiarity. Because she was playing a game and she was having trouble with one of the bosses, and I just walked over and like I just figured out the pattern real quick. And it's like, okay, it doesn't require insane mechanics. Like, you have to be able to push button on time.
Oh man, this shit right here, bruh.
Well, I mean, it was difficult. So like the pattern was, like the creature starting out it has a huge backswing, so you can dodge it or parry it. Right, you want to parry it because it gives you the opening to hit them. You land the hit, they shoot away, and then they do this move where they shoot something into the air. You dodge out of the way, and then you get to a certain point, it'll hit the ground and do like this wave effect that you have to jump over. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I say it's not difficult. It is. Like, it requires mechanics, but it's one of those, like, if you play games on a regular scale, right? Yeah. Your hands, it's like once you understand what your character can do, it's just like, oh, okay, I jump here, I dash here, I block here, I strike here, dash here, block here, strike here, dash here. It's just that getting to where you're not thinking about it. It's just second nature that is the hardest part.
Case.
Yeah, because it's like Final Fantasy.
Fucking Ultra 14. Instinct.
Yeah, it's like one of the Final Fantasy game I got for my oldest son, right? It doesn't have like insane mechanics, right? But it's like you're switching weapons and shit here and there, and it's like it's not.
It's involved. Yeah, it's involved.
It's not physically demanding. It's like I said, after playing, Rocket League or some of the fighting games at a higher level, like, your hands are tired, like you're ow, this is just like, I hit him with the short sword here that you can throw, and then I come in with this fucking big axe that he fucking can switch to.
Oh, is it 15?
Yeah. And it's like, it's not overly demanding, but it's like, it requires me to not mess it up, and I'm gonna mess it up if I think about it too much, right? Like, if I'm like, oh, what weapon next? Shit, too late, right? It requires me to be like, sword, axe, sword, dash, grapple, the little grapple thing you can do, and then repeat process,
Bro, y'all make it sound so simple.
It's way too much time in those type of shits. It's fucking obnoxious. But I mean, it's no different than Rocket League, right? in that instance to like, you see somebody go up on the wall, like that's why I say we can't play with people that are worse than us. Because we see somebody go up on the wall, we expect to hit based off of how they're moving, and when they waffle it, we're just like, oh God. But if they hit it, we're where we should be. We know what we should be doing. Like we don't think about it, right? Like it's like, oh, he drove up the wall at that angle. It's going to hit the roof and come straight down right here. I've got to be right there. I'm here. Yeah. And then you're already jumping, boosting, and on the way. Like I said, it's mechanically demanding, right? Because you're in Rocket League in that instance. You've just pulled right trigger, and for my setup, B for boost, A to jump again, rotate in the direction that I need to rotate it to hit the ball properly. I've just inputted a lot of commands in a small amount of time, and it's instantaneous, like I've got to go. It's just learning how to take that skill set and apply it to something else. Which, like I said, it's I wouldn't say difficult, but it's difficult to like understand how it transfers. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
This game.
I see.
This game is graphically fucking amazing. The swordsmanship is fucking crazy.
Yeah, at some point I want to get it and fuck with it because it looks beautiful, and I thought the concept of the story was really interesting. That's one of the few times you'll hear me say that, where like a game's story is like, that sounds kind of cool. Like that was one of the main reasons I played God of War.
You talking about 15?
No, Sekiro.
Oh, yeah. I was about to be like, what the fuck?
No, 15 just looked pretty. That's why I bought
15. No, 15 looks pretty.
Like you on the fucking PS4, you open that bitch up and it's just like, holy shit, they can do that on here?
Right.
I mean, there's a reason why like everybody was cosplaying that bitch for the longest time. They didn't hold back on making her look good. And then you could just ride in the car and look at the scenery and shit. It's like, what the fuck is this game even?
Yeah. Not what the creator intended it to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Bro, I kid you not.
Not versus 13.
Yeah, like I sat there and I played it and like I'm looking at titties or I'm fishing. I literally went and fished for like an hour, didn't realize I was doing this shit. It's the dumbest shit I've ever done. Like I sat there, I was like, why the fuck am I fishing on this game? But I was trying to figure it out. Like you fish, you get the fishies, you go cook it, and it's like, what?
Because it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Like I'm not stressed out on like fucking beating this monster. I can't be outside after dark, so I'm gonna enjoy the daylight. Shit like that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
game is dope though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people were pissed about 15.
Yeah, it was a wee bit of a letdown. Like I liked some of the mechanics though, like I really did. Story wise, it did kind of lose me pretty fast. Like a lot of it just didn't make sense. But visually stunning.
Because Square Enix stepped in and fucked over the writer.
But like I said, the mechanics and shit were kind of cool. I like that. Homeboy with his crazy weapons and shit. I like that. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, true.
Just fuck everybody.
Yeah, like a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people still don't like that Final Fantasies went more towards the action instead of pure turn-based. It's like, well, I get it, but not every fucking Final Fantasy has to be turn-based, or action turn-based, whatever the fuck that shit was. The one time they tried that wasn't fun. It's basically
that Crisis Core,
something like this. It's like action-based turns or some shit. Like you got to do this and you can move up in the turn order or some. I can't remember how the fuck it worked. It was dumb. I didn't like it. Like pick one. Pick
was
one.
It Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that what it is?
It might have been. I don't remember. I remember.
I don't know.
Phil loved that shit. I'm like, that's so
yeah,
dumb.
Phil,
just give me one. Yeah.
Yeah, he does love Final Fantasy Tactics.
I'm like, either make me wait a turn, and plan it out, and then, or give me full action to where, because I like that. I like the full action. I like to feel like I'm completely in control of my guy. Like there are certain elements that are nice in a turn-based system, right?
Yeah, I like action RPGs a lot.
It was Final Fantasy X. Like, there's certain things that like were cool to see happen due to the turn-based system, right? Like, so you can see the cool like crazy attacks they do and shit, right?
I guess 10's fucking lame.
Well, yeah, that's one of the few that I played quite a bit of because there was everybody was playing it, like.
I know, I'm just being a dick. 10's not that lame.
You want a lame one, 10 too.
True.
Which I did.
And then those motherfuckers don't even stay together. Did you know that?
Yeah, it doesn't sound about right. I can't remember. I've seen all of 10 played through. I didn't get to finish it. And I've watched all of 10 too. You can imagine why.
Well, they end up together at the end of 10 too, and then they don't stay together in the epilogue.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like some of the I guess traditional RPGs, turn based, but after I played God of War, it's hard for me to go back to just that, and I know God of War doesn't technically fit that, but it's similar, like I have shit that I can do. But I like that.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, I like that. I like the action in them. So that's why I kind of liked 15, right? Like I'm playing this dude.
I too like the hacky slashy.
Yeah, like sending this dude flying with this dagger that he can throw and then fucking just bitch smacking him with his huge, hammers and shit. It's like, I don't know why it was fun. I can't tell you why. It's just, in those moments, it's like, I don't push, attack and then, stab. You know what I mean? No, like I'm in
part
there,
of it's the spectacle of it. It's just mechanical enough to where it makes you feel like you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I'm badass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm buff. I'm cool. I'm cool. I did that.
you got the good old emo haircut going on and everything,
Yeah. Yeah, fucking
edgy
Chad.
Boy. Edgy boy out here.
Big old Chad chin.
But yeah. Anyways, back to like some stupid ass news that we came across. Oh, down the rabbit hole we always fucking go. Even like on the showcase Square Enix just did, I didn't see a ton. They had a like Final Fantasy Origins, I think they just threw up a second ago.
Oh yeah, I heard that Square Enix was showcasing today. Speaking of, I haven't got to watch it yet. I'm fucking excited for it though, actually.
Yeah, there was a little bit, but not much. I mean, it looked like a Final Fantasy game. It looked like kind of like elements of 15, like the way the combat was moving. But of course, like I said,
well, that's sick though.
Yeah, I've got it up in the background on closed captions. So I was trying to read it and watch it at the same time, but the closed captions for live shit is just abysmal. So I don't know. It's interesting. Some of the things that they're showing, but nothing's just making me scream. Like I said, the biggest ones were Battlefield. They're trying to get me to buy the fucking Xbox Game Pass if most of it works on my PC. Other than that, there's some cool stuff, but nothing that made me be like, here, take my money. Like that. I think that's what I should have put a precursor as, right? Like, I need that take my money shit, right? Like, show me something that makes me want to go take my money.
Well, what would make you say that? Like, just out of curiosity. Like, what is something that they could show that would be like, fucking no way?
I don't know. Like, okay, so a small example, like we talked about Battlefield, right? Like, but we seen what they did, right? They brought me everything that I asked for, but that's kind of like something weird, A game that I heard about yesterday. It's Ubisoft that does it. The Rocksmith game. They're redoing it and like all types of shit, right? And they're doing some more shit with it. I'm like, oh, cool. having certain features or something, or you know what I mean, like just it doesn't even need to be like innovative, but something that like gets me excited for what you're trying to sell me, right? Like I said, Battlefield did the best example that I've seen so far outside of some of the other small things. It was I got to see what I wanted. I you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh shit, that's what I've been dying for. Like they talked the Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they talked about something, but again, it even that game when it came out, it wasn't on the take my money level. It sounded cool in theory, but there's certain things I was still skeptical about. And they never answered those questions. Like you need to kill my doubts and then get my hopes to the roof. And it's really hard to do that. Really fucking hard. So hard.
Because I'm so cynical. Me too.
Super cynical.
Me too. I feel you.
They've burned me too many times. They took my money and then left me sitting there wanting to cry. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. Like I said, I thought that Rocksmith shit was kind of cool, right? Like they're like, oh, we're bringing it back and we're doing like some. It was like what the fuck did they say?
Word.
Like something about working with community for like more shit to put in there and make it more, involved. And I'm like, what do you mean more involved? Like this shit already half-ass, helps you learn how to fucking play a guitar. Like, what else can you do? Like you add like even more tracks and shit. Because that was one of the biggest knocks on it for a while. And it's like stuff like that kind of matters. It's like if you're trying to get me to buy your game, it's like what are you bringing to the table that makes me want to spend my money that I don't have to spend on you motherfuckers?
No shit though. I feel you.
But yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it's because we kind of got spoiled before the pandemic, like E3 and some of the other showcases. Like, we didn't buy into the hype of No Man's Sky or the Anthem. But when you first seen it and heard about it, it made you talk about it, regardless. I need stuff around that level. Like when I see it, I'm like, oh shit, okay. I see what you're talking about here. This looks, I need that moth to the flame type of thing, like, yeah, I've done fucked up. So it's, I don't know. It feels lackluster for, I guess, what I expected, right? Because normally like at E3, there's times where it's like, fuck, that makes me consider that game. And normally I wouldn't want to consider it, right? It's supposed to be where you do the big blow up, here it is, bitches.
That's what you would think.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's like,
I heard about this game the other day that looks really fucking cool called Haunted Space. Mm-hmm. Speaking of No Man's Sky, because it's like fucking space exploration game as far as I can tell, but it's like you can customize every aspect of your ship, mm-hmm. and part of what they're going for is giving you that sense of dread from the isolation or whatever, and because they're fucking like cosmic horrors in the fucking in space that you have to come up and explore and fucking fight and shit. It looks cool. It looks scary, but it looks cool. You can switch between like first and third person mode. It's pretty sick. Looks pretty cool.
Definitely, I have to check that out.
Fair enough. Wait a minute. Sorry, I was digging some information, so we've been talking about it. I went to look and see what the Xbox Game Pass is allowing for the PC. Right now, if you purchase the Game Pass Ultimates, at least this is what I'm getting as I come to their homepage, I can join for $1, and I get Ultimate for 1 month and 2 months free. So there's that. I'm trying to look at the library to see what they actually... Because not everything is available on PC at the moment I know of. That's what I wanted to look into. It also comes with EA Play.
Oh yeah, I actually got that. It's $5 a fucking month, dude. Like, and I downloaded Need for Speed.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's the main thing. I was like, that makes me want to get it just because I get EA Play with it. It looks like, is it permanent or is that just electronic trials games before they release? Yeah, if you get the Xbox Game Pass, it now has EA Play, so you basically get 2 subscription services for one. That's
much is it after though?
That's pretty sick. That's pretty dope.
From what I saw, $15 for the Ultimate. $15 a month for the Ultimate.
Bad at all.
That's not bad at all. Like,
really not. That's pretty dope.
I think I might mess with that. But yeah, like just some of the games that they have on here. I'm trying to see where all the PC ones are to make sure they're available for PC. We have Fallout. Nobody plays fucking For Honor. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I hear that's fun, but I don't know. What else we got here? Wolfenstein 2. Looks like Doom is console. I'd almost get it for the Doom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. But yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Benefit you at all.
But yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty fucking spicy. Like, damn, EA plays with it. That really.
So that is good.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's some of the. I finally found the filter. You get basically all the Fallouts: Fallout 3, Vegas, Tactics, Fallout 2. Holy shit. Mech Warriors 5. I haven't played a Mech Warrior game in so fucking long. It's stupid. Oh, I thought that said Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, wait a fucking minute. Bro, the game that I was waiting to play, Slime Rancher, I can get on PC.
What the fuck is Slime Rancher, bro? Please explain.
Whatever you fucking say.
Pretty much.
That sounds like you fucking farming jizz, bro. It's a porno game.
Hold on. I get these games for free. Well, technically. I get all the Age of Empires up to 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, for the people that don't know, I love like Civilization's Age of Empires. Talked about it. So that's pretty cool. It looks like the library for the PC since I last had it. Like if you were looking at the City Skylines game that I was playing a while back.
Yeah.
Part of the Game Pass.
A
game that you used to love, Crackdown 3, part of the Game Pass.
Bruv.
PC.
Bruv. So I'm sold. I'm getting
Crackdown 1 was the shit.
Crackdown 1 was the fucking truth.
Crackdown 1 was so good.
Wait a minute. We can play Cricket 19.
I've never played cricket in my life.
Let's get out.
Are you sure? Because you sure say bruv a lot.
Oh shit! It has Dirt, dude. It has Dirt 5 on it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna download that. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. Okay, so that's the here takes my money thing, right? Like it was enough information. There's enough stuff with it, that it's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what I need. Like I said, the Battlefield thing was the biggest one. Some of the other stuff looked really cool. It depends on how much of the shit that they talked about for the Game Pass that I can get my hands on being a PC player. I know they have a big push for trying to make everything that's on the Xbox be on the PC, and I know there's been slight hiccups on that. Don't know why, because almost all these games are on the fucking PC. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're not. So making it where I could get it through my Game Pass instead of Steam, Epic Store, whatever.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a holdup, right? Like, that's the one thing that kind of baffled me. Maybe there's some licensing bullshit that I don't know about, probably knowing how all the shit works. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Not gonna front. PlayStation, step your game up. Let me get your games on my goddamn computer, piece of shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
man.
true.
They need to make that happen.
Bro, that man, I be in hog heaven.
Like I'm saying, PlayStation got the one-player games. When it comes to single-player games, PlayStation,
yeah, they're
you
good
did your thing. You did your thing. It's really Naughty Dog, but PlayStation was smart enough to snatch Naughty Dog up. So PlayStation, you did your motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, with a lot of Naughty Dog, and then the God of War franchises is really nice. I thought the last one was gonna flop because it was something new. It looked amazing and it was fun. It was still fun.
That'd be the motherfucking major key.
Mm-hmm. Like I didn't get very far into it because I was borrowing it from somebody at the time.
Yeah.
And also I'm that asshole that puts everything on like the super hard difficulty.
Good, dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
And playing it on hard mode is hard.
Mm-hmm. I'm that guy. No, I didn't get super far into it before I'd let him have it back. I still want to finish it. Like it's just one of those, You played the other ones, you got to finish it.
It's pretty cheap now. It's pretty cheap. You can get it pretty cheap.
Yeah, if my PlayStation wasn't overloaded with crazy shit, Oh, the other game. I was hoping that we'd get a different type of rainbow game. And all they did was give us Alien Zombies rainbow.
I mean, I'm down with it. I thought it looked good.
I mean, it looks good, but like I want like almost a Vegas. I want
not Siege. I feel you.
Like, I want not Siege.
Vegas was just so dope, dog. Like, and it was the first of its kind. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of levels to it, but that game was just fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But another game that I think we forgot to mention was the ESO update with Blackwood.
Yeah, we might have like briefly touched
that. Yeah, no, it's all right. I kind of quit playing ESO.
Did you? I just tried to get back into it. I stopped for the longest, but I rebought it on PC.
It's good. It's just
it is.
Meh. I don't know. I feel like you got to have a lot of people to play with. You know what I mean?
Got a lot of people to play with.
I feel like it's fun if you're playing with more people.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple right now. I have a buddy of mine, the one that's building his computer. He's got it on his PC, and he's got a potato right now. So, he's trying to up. Like he's already passed me on his level character level. He loves ESO. He played on the Xbox for the longest time, and so
is it cross? Is it crossplay?
No.
Nah.
Oh well, fuck. Yeah. I got it on PlayStation. F in the chat.
F's in the chat.
Exactly.
I mean, you could do it. Like he's so in love with the game, he bought it again on the Xbox or on the PC. Like he don't care. He's just like, let's play. Because he knows some people on Xbox that play, but he's like, they don't play like he does now. And he's like, y'all are getting back into it. He's like, fuck, y'all still, you still got the want of a new game technically, So.
Well, see, for me, I got a cousin who is into it, like 7 to 9 characters deep in. I'm like, family, there's other stuff out there. But
true story.
She loves that game, so.
Yeah. And sometimes that's how it is.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Going back to ESO made me remember how fun ESO actually was, and how quickly you just get lost in the game. Like you just start playing, and then 7 hours later, you realize, holy shit, I've done 2 dungeons.
It really do be like that.
Yeah, I promise you, like it's like
I just finished the fucking quest line.
Yeah. Time just fucking evaporates in that game, man. That's why that's one of the best fucking games to just kind of lose yourself in.
Yeah. And, I think that's one of the appeals to stuff like that is you hop in, play for a little bit, and you're just like, fuck. Where did the day go?
Yep. Be like, man, I'm just going to play a couple. Yeah, I mean, do a mission or 2. 17 missions later, you turn in your quest. And it's time to go to bed. Like wait a minute.
You were
what
not
happened
wrong.
to 2? Oh, but it is what it is, man. I'm still infatuated with the game. It still brings me joy.
Fair enough. Oh shit! I didn't know they had this many fucking Final Fantasies on the fucking Game Pass. Jesus Lord.
I always wanted to be a werewolf vampire in the game, but I don't think they allow that shit. Not at the same time. I think it's because I'm black.
Oh, damn.
You think that's what it is?
Probably. Oppression. Fuck the system. This is systematic oppression.
Oh my god, you dumb as hell.
Feel like I specifically should be able to be Blade in that game too. So. The unlicensed version. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I'm the vampire in Brooklyn version of Blade.
This motherfucker. Oh, that's fucking comical.
Yeah, I gotta jump out here on the new Blackwood because I forgot it launched.
I had remembered, but I was doing something when it first launched. I can't remember what the fuck I was doing.
Probably being trash at Rocket League and shit.
There's a chance. There's a definite chance. There's a chance.
I just want to get my fucking my GC this year, bruh.
I'm really close. I finally hit 3. So
I'm in 3 right now too.
I'm trying to get the past champ 3 and we're there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, either one of y'all big Far Cry fans? That was the other, I guess, major announcement from yesterday.
I have never really gotten a Far Cry, bruh. What about you, Android? Did we lose him?
I mean,
there you go.
Far Cry is alright. I didn't really play much after Far Cry 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about this too. Shit, I'm tripping. Goddamn me, Call of Duty new season about to drop. And it looks like we're probably gonna go fully back to Cold War, whole new map type shit. Hey,
that'd be cool.
About that? Would that bring you back to COD? Something fresh, something new? New map? No? Fuck you, buddy. It's what they would probably say. I wouldn't say that to you.
No, it's. I don't know. Like I played it and I guess I got burned out. You know,
you got Battle Royale out. I know.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem appealing to me.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I played it the other night. I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm over this game already.
Well, like I watched my youngest play it, and I was like, man, you know, want to drop in and smack some people around, but then I was like, I don't feel like waiting for 2 hours for my game to update.
Oh yeah, I did all my. I knew the season had changed, so I did my little updates and shit a day before I was gonna play.
I just don't get. I just don't get why the updates are so fucking massive, and it doesn't feel like they did shit besides make some guns suck.
Yeah, they nerf all of this shit. But what you're getting? I mean, what it's doing? It's gonna compress that file, but you have to download that much.
Yeah, and that'd be the hassle.
Yeah, it is. That part I agree with, my friend.
I don't know. Like,
sorry, I fucking my shit dropped out. My bad.
No, like, I wouldn't be opposed to playing it. I don't think I could go play it super seriously right now. Right? Like, I just don't have the. At least for me, it's like, what does winning really mean at this point in that game? Right?
Yeah, getting the dub to get on the chopper.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the chopper.
And like, don't get me crooked. Like, you know me, I love winning, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I have to grind so hard just for what though?
Reward ain't worth all the work.
Yeah, because I don't really get anything besides like you won a game of motherfucking Warzone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. After like, and this was one of the things with PUBG for me too. After I got my first chicken dinner, it was like, okay, now what?
Yeah, just victory achieved. Good for you.
Like, I'm not fighting to unlock skins. I'm not fighting to, I mean, like, get stuff. There's what's my incentive now? Yeah, I got the chicken dinner,
and it's like I don't even fuck, I can't even explain it. Like, there's no actual reward. Like, if I go play a regular match, like I'm working on a gun, or I'm running around acting stupid, just having fun.
No incentive to keep playing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck am I in spending an hour or more playing this game, grinding my ass off, and getting, you know, pissed off about because I lost on some dumb shit, you know. And it's like, now I have to sit here and wait for my game to update an hour, and it's not letting me play anything else because it's killing, you know, my internet speed. And it's like, not killing, but you know what I mean? Like,
and a lot of times, and I got really good internet where I'm getting like 500 megabits a second. And sometimes when I'm downloading shit, I can't game online with other shit because it just crushes my internet in such a way.
Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know. For me, it was just, it's so much of a hassle just to play that one game mode that I don't necessarily want to always play. Like, I still enjoyed.
You want to go TDM and all that other shit?
Yeah,
I do need to play some TDM, so we need to get on that bitch, bruh.
The recruiter already started.
Yeah, I need to level up some guns. I want to get back out on the Warzone, and I ain't got the guns for that shit.
Well, you got to remember though, I don't have the new one. I didn't buy it.
Oh, you don't? You cheap bitch.
Bastard.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass on that. That's how I felt about it.
What's funny is I'm kind of mad I bought it, but I'm also not mad that I bought it. Like, I got some enjoyment out of it, but for the most part, at that time, I was heavily playing Warzone.
Well, my thing is like, why am I buying the new game when I can just play the Battle Royale for free? And that's what everybody wants to fucking play. Like, I really only played TDM on my own, and that's when I was grinding a gun. And I was like,
yeah,
what's the point?
I understand that. I completely understand that because for the longest, I did not want to play TDM. I wanted to play only Battle Royale and get that TDM bullshit all out of my motherfucking face. Let's get out here into the motherfucking world and scrap it out. One life to live, bitch, and several buybacks and a gulag. But, you know, one life to live, bitch. I'm going to the infirmary.
Yeah.
Buy me back. Buy me back. Buy me back. Do that contract. Give me back. Buy me back. That's basically what that game was.
Pretty much.
It's some motherfucker on your right, your left, the middle. Buy me back. Buy me back. You got the brand now. Go get me back.
And that, like, honestly, that's a lot of the reason why I enjoyed the game was like, just, you know, like that getting back at the team, you know, and that's why I'm so stoked about the Battlefield.
Yeah.
Right? It's gonna take me back to the things I enjoyed the most, and less of the things that are super annoying all the time. Like I said, there's parts of me that like I might tonight let it run, you know, and finally download. I don't know. I just have, because I have been wanting to play a shooter a little bit, and I don't have anything. Like, I play Valorant a little bit, but it's still not the overall feel that I'm looking for. So I don't know. That's if I'm not downloading 20 other games off the fucking Game Pass now, so we're not gonna talk about
that. Fair enough.
All while I beat your kid's ass in Tekken.
Bruv. You might, there might be something else you could beat his ass that I ain't even looked on here.
Man, I bet you they got Killer Instinct.
They do. That's definitely one of them.
Oh yeah, they used to eat my shit too. Hit a nigga with an Ultra Instinct, boy.
Bruv, he'd be so hot if you did that.
Good 64 hit combos. Pop, 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 popcorn. Bing.
But yeah, like I said, I've been kind of want to put. That's why I'm so excited about Battlefield though, because like I said, finally gonna get back to a shooter. You know.
Yeah,
Where
a non BR shooter, non battle royale shooter.
Yeah.
That is actually fun and objective based. The one thing I'm still mad about though, bro. They don't. I wish I put my advice out there earlier, but I needed to be 6-man teams, bro. But the other thing it looks like they switched up is there's specialty classes, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm the dude with the wingsuit. I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
I'm the guy with the sniper rifle. Whatever guy that is.
Oh, it doesn't matter. No, so you could be the guy.
Did they take the classes out?
That's all the way. So you could be the guy with the grappling hook and a sniper rifle, or you have
that's how they changed it.
The guns are not attached to the classes anymore; just their specialty item. So you can be the medic. So like the medic, everybody from what I heard, everybody can pick everybody up, but you come back with half health. Where if you get shot with home dude, home girl, I can't remember.
The gun. It was a chick.
Yeah, full health, right?
Dang, I wonder what characters they gonna sell us down the road.
Yeah. So
I don't know, but that wingsuit looks fucking dope.
I'm the wingsuit dude because I'm the chopper pilot. So if I got a bell, I can just wingsuit my way out. We good. We Gucci. And I could just, wingsuit into a snipe and then wingsuit again. Hopefully that's how that works.
I might turn myself into a chopper pilot. You know what I mean, son?
I mean,
nothing but I don't know. Flying in planes used to be fun as shit, but I was trash at it.
Bro, all those years of playing Ace Combat and other shit came in handy.
Bro, I was more prone to kill you with a fucking rocket launcher from my plane than a missile from my plane. It was crazy.
Fair enough. It do be like this.
Bitch. But man, like I'm geeked up to play fucking Battlefield, dog. That shit is going to be the truth. Like, I don't give a fuck if I get snatched up by a tornado in the middle of my gunfight. Cause I ain't running fast enough.
Yeah. Oh no. We messed up. We should don't get the Game Pass. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm scraping your ass on some Madden. I'm gonna play this Need for Speed Heat. Oh, bro, the game we're playing.
Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, that's fucking free with EA Pass. Also,
we're playing Anthem,
Need for Speed Heat.
What the fuck is Anthem?
The shitty game that
you know what it is. It's the fucking Iron Man simulator.
No, thank you.
You get scraped on Madden.
You're crazy.
Bring it.
You have lost your mind, my friend.
We can play it now. Well, we got
it's on there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, they got the Mass Effect whole shit on here. We fucked up.
Look at this guy.
He
fucked just geeked out on it.
Oh, we screwed up. Oh, God. I've lost all the time I ever had in the world. Now, you understand. They've got Mass Effect and Dragon Age, right? I love both of those games. And I can play them now. We're screwed. Help me. Help me, Lord, baby Jesus. Help me.
Sweet 9-pound, 8-ounce baby Jesus.
No, yeah. Oh, shit. They got the old school SimCity on here. I'm in trouble.
Oh. Hold up. They just motherfucking piqued my interest again.
Dude, EA plays and it's got your Knockout City that you was raving about. It's in here. That's an EA portion.
For PC?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's on. It's on and popping.
Yeah, it's free. It's free. I forgot to mention that. I knew that. Yeah, my fucking bitch ass fucking failed you. It is. It's free. It's free on the EA Pass. My bad.
Son. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, they got my money. They can count on my dollars. That's fire.
Yep. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Save me.
You about to get a little taste of these Steelers, Jack?
Nah.
Yeah, buddy. Juju on that hope.
So, what we just did was open up Pandora's box into like Modern Life's full library of competitiveness, all in one setting.
Bruv. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of him, man. And I ain't played Madden since like Madden 19, bro.
Welcome.
We talking all of this shit, but I'm like, I know I'm gonna
win. Oh my god.
Did I ever beat the dog shit out you in Madden, bro?
This is how it is, man. That's like funny. I'm not fronting. This is how this shit works.
When you know you're gonna win, you know you're gonna win.
That is a fact, my friend.
Oh, this is wild. Yeah, this is like some of the shit that we've been excited about, we've wanted to do, and it looks like it's here.
Do they got Uno on that bitch?
I don't know. I didn't look, to be honest with you.
Not PlayStation. Xbox used to have the funnest fucking Uno in their store. I don't know.
Yeah, 360 used to come with Uno.
Oh my god. The plan with random
dog shit out of you at Uno.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you might, because they don't play by black people rules. You know what I mean? Black people got house rules and shit. They playing by the proper rules. Yeah, like I can't just throw down a draw four at any time just because I feel like it. Motherfucker challenge my draw four. What does that mean? Challenge?
Challenge your mama.
Like wait, right? Challenge your mama, boy. Don't challenge my draw four now.
Oh
but yeah, that game used to be the truth. Plus the nudity on Uno used to be amazing on on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers pop on it and turn that camera on. Oh, yeah, it used to go down on the Uno.
Like on the Kinect.
Bruh.
The fucking Kinect camera, is that what it was?
Yep. Oh yes. You get your drinks ready, you get your little group. Or you go try to room hop and see what you come across. Oh yes.
Fucking Xbox 360 era was a totally different time to be alive.
You're not wrong.
I'm telling you. That's back in them days, Dragon. I don't know if you used to get on with us whenever we used to fuck with Pop 187.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Uno days when that nigga used to have it. Well, I'm sorry. Excuse the language. Wait, I can say that. It's our podcast. This nigga Pop used to have his girl on there doing wild shit. Like, wait, sir? I can see her. You know that, right? Like, yeah. Like, oh, okay. But yeah.
So yeah, if you say so, dude.
Yeah. That's the glory days of Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I can just let your girl on the camera. It's so stupid.
Bruh, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, it used to be some wild times. It used to be some wild times.
Yeah,
and now that I think about it, it wasn't even the Kinect. It was when Xbox first released the 360 and they had the little shitty camera with it.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Damn. So it was all fucking grainy and like
mm-hmm.
It wasn't good at all, but it was great. You know what I mean? Like, but you also got to think right now our eyes have adjusted to fucking 1080p. Back then our eyes had just came off of motherfucking low definition televisions with the big booty on the back.
Right.
We had just started our transition.
Yeah, it was a different time. You didn't mind.
Yeah.
You didn't mind.
Shit. I'm a kid who grew up trying to, catch the little shit between the Playboy squiggly lines on cable. I don't know if y'all grew up during that era. I drank you should have.
Yes,
Andrew,
sir.
you a little younger, but yeah, buddy. I'm in there listening to Playboy conversations. What they say? That's how it's done?
That's what they doing? Wait a minute.
Yeah, buddy.
I was a little more Skinamax.
Man.
Feel that.
HBO. Man, how did we get here?
Rabbit hole, bro.
Rabbit fucking hole, dog. Sometimes it just clicked in me like, wait, how did we get here again?
That's the beauty of it right there.
But Skinamax was the truth. And what was it? HBO Real Sex? Oh, what?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
What?
Oh, that's fucking funny. That is too funny.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, that's how you know you old.
Okay, brainwashing, public brainwashing.
Man, it was. Now all that shit is normal. Everything you seen on Skinamax, you can go right on goddamn Instagram and see.
True story.
Brainwashing. It is. Ugh. Now I'm uncomfortable.
You've been brainwashed to feel uncomfortable. No,
True story.
Different times, my friend.
A little bit.
I definitely wasn't a kid that grew up on Disney.
Officially and unofficially I was, but I mean, that came with like a grain of salt. I knew more than I should have, when I shouldn't have known more than I should have. Like, you gonna see Bambi, then you gonna see some titties.
He's through.
Yeah, same.
It'd be like that.
Best way to grow
but
up.
In any case,
True
balance.
3E3.
He's like, on a different front.
Yeah. Now that we're done with titty talk.
This was our titty talk. No, what is this? What is this, man? I cannot give you.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping to see some Zelda from Nintendo. I think that's the only thing that I hope for, really, is just Zelda. Breath of the Wild 2.
Ah, fair enough.
I wish they would unleash their library on PC or on other consoles, because Smash Brothers needs to be everywhere. Like, at least the older ones.
I'll smash the absolute dog shit out of you in Smash Brothers.
Believe you. I believe you. That one I won't contest. Whereas I have played it a handful of times, I've played with some people who've played it a lot, and there's a huge difference. Because I be thinking I'm going to just curve a motherfucker up, and that has Zelda sword in my ass.
I'm only alright at Smash. I'm not even fucking elite or anything. I'm just okay.
I'm playing one of the motherfuckers who will wait for you to try to fly back in and then do a special on you.
This fool.
Like, you punk bitch. You see me struggling. You see me about to make it. And this is how you do me. Felt like Denzel in that moment. I'm putting hits out on all you bitches.
Fucking stage spike.
But man, you know what I really fucking miss? I miss when fucking fighting games were creative.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how we got to the Mortal Kombat.
When it was more like free form and less of a fucking like math problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Now everything is chain these 17 million combos together. And here you go, sir. But no, like back in the heyday, there was a game where you were like, it was like a space alien game, but like the arcade version of the game, dog, you're fighting and you could lose an arm. So imagine playing Tekken and with weapons and a motherfucker slice your arm off and you actually lose the arm in game. And now you can't use that arm and whatever was attached to that arm is gone. That shit was just so fucking creative to me. I spent a lot of time in the arcade playing that, and I appreciate whoever broke that machine.
That's cool.
That
That's
one time. Is it cool? Is it cool?
No, I mean like that game is cool. Like the game is cool.
Nah, the game was actually super dope. Matter of fact, what the fuck was the name of that game? It was like Primal Fear or Primal Rage or some shit like that.
Yeah, Primal Rage. We did the dinosaurs and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, arcades used to be the shit.
Bruv. Used to be the fucking truth.
Yeah, I think video games in general used to just be a lot more creative. I think there's just like a lacking in creativity. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking bitch.
You know, sometimes it happens. Damn, that was a good. One.
Yeah, I think this was.
Yeah.
There was so many dope ass games back in the day.
I guess to a certain extent, there's there's still some fly shit. Just there's more broke shit.
Fact. That is a fact.
As they say, it do be like that sometimes.
It do be. It do be.
I'm ready to play you in Madden now, dog. No cap. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna beat this nigga ass. I'm gonna beat him.
You gonna try. You gonna try.
Especially if he try to bring them weak ass Eagles out. Oh my goodness.
Shit.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Eagles.
You already get signed up and everything?
No, not yet. I'll sign up in a second. Bro, it was this one fucking Sega game. I know that for sure. I can't remember the fucking name of it. Fighting game also reminds you a little bit of Virtual Fighters, where your characters had like layers of clothing that could be fucking knocked off with different moves, and it would weaken your player. That shit was so fire too. And like you could bouncing motherfuckers off the wall was fucking crazy. You could link combos from bouncing people off the wall. But basically, the way you beat them is you knock off their clothing. That sounds crazy, but you knock off their armor, and then then it's their normal energy. The shit was just so dope. I can't remember what the fucking name of that.
That does sound fun.
don't know. It was just a creative time when, and this is all around when Tekken was like coming to market. That's when you see a lot of the 3D games, the Virtua Fighter actually was first, but I don't know.
Yeah, when it was starting to be like 3D fighters, when it was getting their foot in the door with that era.
I don't think I played a little bit of Virtua Fighter, but not much.
Virtua Fighter feels like somewhere between Tekken and Dead or Alive.
Yep.
And it's not really my cup of tea, but I guess I could see why some people may like it.
Fair enough. There's
just controls like you're walking through mud, you know.
What was that? There was another game. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now.
That's the name of the game. Time Killers. Look that game up. It's fucking bananas. That's the game where you used to be able to dismember people. So like you could be winning a match, and if the person could daze you, they could literally dismember you to where they could just chop off both your feet, type of shit. Chop off your head, like in one fell swipe. Just fucking. It was fucking dope.
Fair enough.
Well, all right, fellas. Is that about a wrap for today?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. I think we came to the
conclusion. Sounds like it's coming to about one.
I think the conclusion we came to is I'm going to beat the dog shit out of Dragon in Madden at some point before the next pod.
Oh, we'll have updates on how bad it went for him.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to jump on some Need for Speed. I'm excited to see what Square Enix comes up with, I guess, but yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at these graphics. This is a last note. These graphics is doo-doo. Oh my God, how did we play video games back then? But
right, like just fucking triangles.
I'm looking at this gameplay like this is a struggle to watch, but this game was so fucking fun. But yeah, we can wrap it up. We can close it out.
Fair enough. All right,
fellas.
That is the newly rebanded Get On My Level podcast, episode 4 of the overall, but we're going to continue trying to do this every Sunday, see what news we have coming up over the next couple days, some updates on some things that we're playing, and other dumb shit that we just, kind of like the HBO and Skinamax thing. Whatever we feel like talking about, because it's our fucking podcast. Because get on our level, bitch. We'll holla at you next time.